Grow, still can't stop it. Grow, still can't stop it.
YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Steph. Okay, so I seen everybody tags me in these things on Instagram, right? I seen a post where a guy says he's afraid because there are guys hopping in his girl's DMs with blue checks, and those guys are rich and they have the blue check verified check by their name. It makes it seem like they're somebody important to the world, because it's not easy to get that blue check by your name. You have to be someone of importance, someone of value to whatever it is that you do in your field, right? And he said that he tries even harder to make his woman happy and stuff like that. What men fail to realize, dating for men and dating for women are two different perspectives, are two different things. Say it one more time. Dating for men and dating for women are two different perspectives. It's two different things. It's not the same. A woman in a man's DMs is not the same. Listen, it's not the same when a man is in a woman's DMs. A woman that's in a man's DM is not the same when a man with a blue check or a man peer is in a woman's DMs. Because usually those guys are high value, and those guys have unlimited options. And those guys are only DMing your girl because he just wanna dig into she butt. But your woman and women, period, don't realize that. They don't realize that. Versus the woman DMing us, when we have those blue checks by our name, or when we're successful, we just want a woman DMs us on that kind of those situations. She just doesn't want to get dug out. She wants a relationship, or she wants something deeper, a connection. So the value is different. The value weighs different. It's not the same. See, women, you really don't want to know what it's like dating for a guy. It sucks. It sucks. You just show up, the guy has to grind for 10 years. You just make an Instagram and post a cleavage picture, or just post a picture of you standing and your hips is showing, or post a picture of you and your chicks, a dude with a blue check is sliding in your DMs. A dude post a chick with him and his homies. I don't think about it. I really don't know if a woman with a blue check is going to slide in his DMs. Women, in fact, hardly ever slide in guys' DMs. It's not the same. See, this one thing that I just wish, I wish that women would have taught me as I was growing up. They never tell you the why, and they never tell you the how. They never tell you the why and the how. Why she's about to do it and how she's about to do it. What do you mean, Steph? Oh, well, do you know she purposely dismisses those great guys when she's young? Or she listens to her elders who are settled with a sucker? You ever see these ladies who are older? They have settled with suckers. They have settled with beta males. You ever see that and you wonder like, Because she was for the streets her first 20 years living. Her first 15 years living. But can a man be for the streets? How can a man be for the streets when the streets doesn't even welcome him? The streets is welcome to her at all times. But the streets for us plays dumb games. There's strategies for us to get in the streets. And when I say streets, I mean the wave of us getting unlimited access to the guts. Do we get unlimited access to the guts as guys? No, we don't. We don't. It's not, dating is not the same for guys. Women, and then women have these guys who are 9s and 10s who DM them, and then they have this false sense of value on themselves that they think that, oh, I deserve a guy like this one. That guy just wants to dig you out. That guy does not want to take you serious, hunty, but he will sell you a dream to make it seem like he's taking you serious, to make your head bigger. You have guys singing to these women on the shade. Or I think some dude sang to Keisha Cole on the shade room, and some dude gifted Cardi B $800. Why are men steady trying to prove themselves for the female? You always wonder, you always notice when women talk about guys, it's either the nice guys or the dude that she hates. She never says, this dude right here, ooh, he turned me on, and ooh, he get in my guts. It's either the nice guy or the dude she hates. It's either those two things. Well, she wrote that dude that sung to her, oh, you're so sweet. That's so nice of you, but I'm focusing on myself. I'm thinking about myself right now. Do you know when a woman said, you have to use translations when women talk because they're not upfront. Women are not honest. Their game is not honesty. They cannot tell the truth, because if they can tell the truth, that game wouldn't work. Y'all really think women are upfront and women are honest? Are you kidding me? So you mean to tell me a woman is going to say this to you? You know, I didn't mess with you 10 years ago because you was broke and you was ugly. But now I'm older now. I'm out of shape. I got 3 kids. And I don't look how I looked in my prime. So I like you now because you look like you can take care of me and you can take care of my kids. So now I want to talk to you. You really think a woman's going to tell you that? But they want us to be upfront. They want equality, right? I'm for real, fam. Like, this is what they want. They want us to be upfront. When it's not even their nature to be upfront. They hide like cats. That's what I was saying. So, you think that she's going to tell you that. No, she's not going to tell you that. It's just not in here to tell you that. The options are different. It's not the same for us versus it is for them. The average guy, dog, man, if the average guy don't work on himself, I'm just going to keep it. This is the real truth right now. If the average guy don't work on himself, he's done for. You're done for. Because it's only getting worse and worse, fam. If you don't work on yourself, you're done. Completely done. She don't have to work on for herself, though. She don't. Because the 6 gets unlimited options, unlimited matches, unlimited stares. And she places that on her value. She places the amount of guys that DM her as her value. See, a man can place his value on how many women DM him. Because do you know how hard it is to get a lot of women to DM you? Do you know how hard that is? Do you know what kind of man you have to be to get that kind of level of success in women? But the average woman can get that on the opposite end. It doesn't weigh the same. It's like the NBA. It's 2 different eras. You can't compare Jordan to LeBron. It's 2 different eras. You can't compare it. Can't compare the woman's dating options versus the man's dating options. Because what's for the woman will always be easier. It will always be obtainable. You know how you're playing an RPG game and they says that you want to farm? Farming just means that you're grinding in one area. Grinding means that you're in one area for a particular amount of time to get this item that you really want to make you stronger. And your success rate and the item drop rate of you getting that item is 0.1%. Or 10%. So if you gotta kill 1,000 or 100 monsters for every 10% chance of you getting the item, that's tough. A woman, she got a 90% chance, 85% chance. But she won't get the same weapon that drops. You get a tier 10 weapon, she gets a tier 3 weapon. It's difference, it's levels. That's why these women chase the high value guys. That's why these women chase these dudes that's this blue text and all that stuff. Because women know they can't help it. Fellas, dating is not the same for men. And I really hope a woman that's listening to this, right? I really hope you're listening to this video. Dating for you is not the same for dating for me or dating for my fellas up here. It's just not. It never will be. We honestly, a guy don't know what it's like to get overwhelmed by options. The average guy doesn't know what that's like. The average woman does. The average guy doesn't know what that's like. He just doesn't. Not unless he self-improves himself. And that's just the facts. That's just the facts. The fact of the matter is, women are always going to get attention no matter what. And that's just how the market is designed. And I'm trying to wake you dudes up to understand that your dating options and her dating options is two different options. Because just because a dude wants to dig her out, that's all he want to do. He don't want nothing else from that. She don't know that. But see, when they slide in our DM, when they slide on our Snapchat, it really means that you are valuable. Ladies, how about you use a man's profile picture on Tinder and see how many matches you get and see how many games these women play? I mean, you're a woman. You know how many games you play. I mean, you don't want men playing games, but you want men to be upfront. Are you upfront? Because you said you on Tinder for a relationship. That's a lie. Don't forget to like my video, fellas. It's another cold one. Comment, subscribe. Holla back at your boy.